to go back and face our worst nightmare or our worst fears, our oppressors. Just make us talk that one though. It may not be now. It may not be. It may not be now. It may not be tomorrow. But characters like this will not shock me if I wake up and their policy says, "Hey, whatever we agreed to with you is no longer effective. We are changing it." And the easy targets are mostly Africans. You see the kind of bond and the kind of roots that these Asian Islamic countries or what have you have in this country. We don't. And the one that look like us is very much like, no, we shouldn't be here. Go back to where you come from Kemi Bednock. That is not just the rider for tonight. I don't know how many of you have been reading the latest from Nigeria. A few weeks ago, we saw Ahmed Datti, Ahmed Baba Datti. I don't know, I shall know what I'm talking about. This was, this is Peter Obi's running mate in 2023. A lot of people have been asking questions. Where is he? Until a few weeks ago when he showed up on Arise, I think. And he started talking, not a few weeks ago rather. So, and he was talking about their coalition. He said he will stand with Peter Obi wherever Obi goes. He will stand with Obi. But he had his own personal concern, especially with the characters that are coming together to form a coalition to remove Tinubu in 2027. So that seemed to be of a kind that would rather, work to fix a leaky roof than abandon the entire building, right? So being with Obi today has now shown that he is not, except if maybe we are jumping gun. So what happened today? Few days ago, we saw Judas Abure with Werewike at Werewike's house in Abuja. A lot of people reacted to that and said, well, since Peter Obi won't be in their Labour Party anymore, maybe he was there to offer Werewike the ticket of Labour Party. This afternoon, breaking news. Judas Abure initiated what they call the peace meeting, reconciliation meeting, where, as it seemed, even the faction that Peter Obi seemed to belong to, as well as Alex Otti, they were also in attendance. Not Alex Otti, don't get me wrong, like their camp that they claimed, Nenandi Usman. So, reconciliation of Labour Party leader, or have you, they call it a fake meeting, convened by Judas Abure. And at that meeting, they made it clear to everybody that they are making an effort to actually rebuild their Labour Party ahead of 2027. Then, Datti Baba Ahmed declared his own interest for 2027. How? He said the coalition is about Atiku, and he won't be part of that. That this coalition that you are hearing is basically being put together for Atiku. And there is a chance that the plot is to get Obi to become the running mate to Atiku. And on that note, Datti Baba Ahmed, Datti Baba Ahmed. I think that's the right word, right? That's the right name. Datti Baba Ahmed. Whatever. So he has now thrown in the towers, as in he is now running for president in 2027 under the Labour Party, also on the platform of Labour Party. Let's go take a look at their meeting. Reconciliation meeting. Abure and others. The first part.
Convening this meeting is an opportunity for me to make some very few remarks. I want to say firstly and very clearly that I'm in Nigeria. I live in FCT, and Nyesom Wike is the FCT minister. I have a right as in Nigeria to interface and interact with anybody, with any government officer in the Federal Republic of Nigeria. The meeting is privileged and therefore was purely a private meeting. I also want to quickly say clearly that we have paid our dues in Labour Party. We have nurtured this party for many years, and by the grace of God, today, the party has become one of the biggest political parties in Nigeria under my watch. And I want to say that in my honor, I cannot compromise the integrity, the program, the ideology that this party represents. We'll continue to defend the program of the party. We'll continue to defend the ideology, the constitution, and the interest of the party. Wherever you see me, be rest assured that it is to protect and defend the interests of this party. The interest of this party cannot be compromised for any reason under my watch. Some of us are not just doing the talk, we have walked the talk. And I'm sure you saw that play out in the 2023 general election. Under our watch, the party became the biggest. It has never happened in the history of this country. We made it before the fight was under our watch. And therefore, we are ready to continue to promote the party. We are ready to continue to defend it. We are ready to continue to nurture it. We will continue to promote it. We believe very strongly that Labour Party is the only party that is different from all others. And we have continued to show that very, very clearly. And I want to assure you that we continue to drive that process. Labour Party is still different, and we are capable of using this platform to lead Nigeria to El Dorado in the very near future. Having said all of this, we have had our next meeting, and we now proceed to quickly so I will now quickly go through the resolution of the meeting, and then we will now call on the vice president, who is still a major stakeholder in our party. I now have the honor of Yusuf, Datti, Baba, and
National Chairman of Labour Party, National Secretary, Deputy National Chairman, and my co-chairs, leaders, state chairmen, secretaries, and distinguished ladies and gentlemen, and the media force. Good afternoon to all of us. I am highly honored to be accorded the privilege of attending this important meeting. Labour Party is not a party to walk away from. The successes, the history that Labour Party of Nigeria has recorded is unique and unprecedented. We presented clear records and evidence of 10 million votes scored in the last election, thereafter reduced to 6.1 million votes. And for that, I still remain, Labour Party is not a party to walk away from. The act of state capture is a more onerous task than causing disunity and disaffection among and within political parties. After the tragedy of 2023, Nigeria was promised governance, yet we continued to experience unrelenting, underhand politics going on within the country, within the regions, between the regions, and within the parties. A lot of water, as they say, has passed under the bridge. I'm here as a loyal party member. I'm here as a peacemaker, and I'm also here to reconcile divergent opinions. I'm very, very proud to say,
because there is more to what he shared with them. That was just the start. Okay? So Datti, Baba Ahmed, please continue so that we can say something after that, right? Yeah.
I did attend meetings of a certain attempt for coalition in Nigeria. Morally speaking, if your neighborhood invites you to discuss the security, you must attend. However, if you attend and they discuss other matters besides that, you are at liberty to restore yourself to your former position. I have attended and I have listened to the coalition attempts, yet I still remain in Labour Party. I am not one to sleepwalk into any political arrangements. I call on all well-meaning politicians and members of Labour Party not to sleepwalk and allow themselves to be led into what they still are not comfortable with. I must say, in the past, a coalition was made. And in the past, a certain Nigerian government was voted out. I note with pleasure that this is what we as Labour Party did in 2023 and what we are about to do again in 2027. I note again that the coalition genuinely plans and intends to vote out the misruling APC. However, the government that follows is even more important than the act of removing a government itself. A government was removed, and what followed after was disaster. So I'm saying that I, personally, am more of the opinion that it is the kind of government that we form that is more important to you, not just the act of removing the APC. Having said that, I'm here as a son of Labour Party with a unique intent to
Labour Party is our own. Nigeria go better when Labour Party come dey rule.
Labour Party,
Forward ever,
forward ever,
backward never.
Thank you and God bless you. Please be seated. I want to seize this opportunity to acknowledge the presence of the vice presidential candidate of our party in the 2023 general
Happening now with their neck meeting.
Dr. Yusuf Datti Baba Ahmed to the house and to this next meeting. I also want to quickly also use the privilege and this opportunity to also welcome all members of his team who have accompanied me to attend this.
Mr. said the rest because of our time. So anyway, so Datti himself and Abure, they are now parties. I've been a party, you know. So what does that mean to the obedient? And Peter Obi himself, if his own, I don't know if he's a trusted partner, but maybe we can use that. All right. So Datti, I've seen what you can call a loophole, and he's presenting himself like, you know what, Peter Obi, I mean, you can say he's kind of telling Peter Obi himself that he's making a mistake of even attempting to go into any coalition with Atiku and others, you know. And then what could have transpired behind the scene until Datti, who also attended the coalition meeting, reversed it and went back to Abure of all people. So they said they are like doing reconciliation. So these are many more questions. What people are asking. All right. Others are saying, no. You don't need to kind of jump into conclusion. You don't need to call him names and all of that. It is their politics and things are changing at such a fast pace that you may not be able to even catch up. Alaye, calm down. You know? But Judas Abure, I don't know. Their reconciliation, Judas Abure reconciliation, and Peter Obi is more or less like on his own. And if something about dividing the obedient is by any means, like close to it, I think it will be this. While others have already dismissed it, Baba Ahmed Datti is considered as just, a spear that has no real electoral value, not in the north and not in the south. So the whole thing is about like really get down, right? Now that we know that Abure, Datti, and the part of their, the other faction and the rest are on the same page. I don't know, I'm supposed to be giving you answers, but I don't have answers, okay? Because it was like, is that them divided now? Would it count? Yeah? But time will tell. That's the only thing I can tell you, okay? Time should tell. Others are already flagging Datti Ahmed as a mole. It doesn't take time, right? And that is why I really, really respect. I want to use the word respect. I respect a lot of you who are investing your time in hoping to save Nigeria. I respect you. I respect your conviction. Gone. The entire system is so rotten and so unpredictable that if you are using logic to deal with them, you realize that they are so illogical, so abnormal, that you yourself have to begin to actually act abnormally. Maybe then you can catch up, right? And, blend with them. You can't really change them. But I like it when people have to like be confident and say, their court gave order. A very, very rotten system. A court gave a judgment, right? that Natasha Akpoti, a senator that got suspended for rejecting sexual advancement from the Senate President of Nigeria, Akpabiole. She got suspended.